Now we're going to do our beams. So I'm going to go back into the east elevation, and if you remember, we set this up with the PDF in there, and I had a secondary reason for doing that, and I'm going to show you here now. And this is how to do a curved beam in Revit. So we've got a little bit of an overhang here and a little bit of an overhang down there. So I'm going to set those two things up first using my construction lines. So annotate detail line. Now I'm going to come out 1200 here. Down. Okay, and I'm going to do the same down here. I'm going to come out. Is that on the grid, is it? On the grid. I'm going to come out 1200 and up. All right. Now, so the way we do this, there's a little trick involved in this, and it's really handy. We're going to create a roof, and we're going to use the roof curve to compose the curve on the beam. All right, that's what we're going to do first of all. And so we're coming over to architecture and into roof, and it's roof by extrusion. I don't know if you've done a roof by extrusion before, but this is the one we're going to use. Okay. We need to pick a plane for this now. Right. Pick a plane for this. So I've got a little bit of setup to be done here. So I'm going to go back to my ground floor. This is the east side. So again, I'm going back into my annotate detail lines, and if you remember, we came across 1200 here. Okay, and I want to establish that line because I'm going back into architecture and creating a reference plane. Great, and I'll take it on there down as far as here. I'm going to select it again, drag it out up to there, and very important, I'm going to name this. So this is going to be my roof east. Okay, and apply. Now, because that's the plane I'm going to be drawing on when I get into the elevation here. Now we go through that again. So it is architecture, roof by extrusion. Pick the plane, and here it is, the roof east. Okay. And the level is the top, that's fine. And we're going to use this one here. It's the start end radius. So I'm going to start from, look, the intersection of that point, that level, 1200 out, to this level, 1200 out. Okay. And I will move this up to the top one, I think. Okay, and you can see the degrees are 24.41. Okay, and escape. And it's going to put on this generic 400. Let's see what else we've got in here. I can choose some of these, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to just choose the generic 400. That's fine for me at the moment. And I'll go okay, right? Now, so if you remember that was 24.4 degree of an arc on that. Okay, now I'm going to create my beam. So I'm going to go into structure and into beam here. And it's going to ask me to pick a plane, and I'll go okay. All right. Let's do that again. Beam, and here's the beam here, right? Hit the drop down box. So I don't have a laminate beam in this, so I'm going to go into load family, and we're going to go into the UK and into structural framing and into wood, and I'm going to pick glulam 2 for this one. Oh, here's the laminated veneer number, that's the one I wanted, right? Okay, Now it's in there. We'll edit its type, we'll duplicate, and this one is going to be 250 by 750. So that's the placeholder size that I'm using here. That will be 250 by 750. Okay, and what I'm going to do now is we're going to use our pick line. See it? Pick line up here, and we pick the bottom line, and there is my beam gone in. Alright, now let's get into our 3D and take a look at that. Alright, there's the beam. So if we get into our roof level, if you can't find your roof level over here, you need to go into View, Plan Views, Floor Plan. Here's the roof level, go OK, select it. It'll come in down to the question marks down here, and you're going to move it back up into the project via Width and Plans. Okay. That is our roof that we created, that we used. Always, if you can't see a beam or a column, you're thinking, I know I put it in there, I can't see it. Come over here to the detail level and change it from coarse to fine, and you'll see it from there. All right, now I'm going to use my modify. I'm going to say to the edge here, move that. All right, and then I'm going to take that one. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change the size of this here. That should be 200, not 250. Because I want a little gap in between. Okay, so modify that again to this, align that. And then I'm going to copy this. Sorry, let's select it, copy it from here to there. Now let's just take a look at the 3D on that one, make sure we're good. Alright. Now what I need to do is to adjust my column sizes, and we can do that. And let's just get into wireframe here, and I'll pick the column. Now let's go up the top up here. So base offset is fine. The top offset, what we need to do is come down approximately from the top of that to the bottom of that is 1070. All right, 1070. So let's pick it and go minus 1070. Apply. Okay, did that work? It did, and then I need to go the whole way along the other ones and do that as well, and then do these ones, put them into the underside there. Now all I need to do then is take both of those, copy them across the whole way, which is it's not great to do. Pick, copy, and we'll use our grid lines to do that. Yep, that's them all in, and let's just see if I can tab. Yep, so that's the -71. Okay, great. So look what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my paint and see if I can pick up that one. See if it'll tab. No, maybe if I do it in 3D, it might work a little bit better. So I'm going to paint the properties of this onto, sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. Otherwise then we just got to go in and it's -1070. And so a little bit of tidying up to be done on all of those on the way through there, but I've shown you how to do it. And to be honest with you, that's our structure up. What we need to do after this now is create the slab that goes in there and the slab that goes in here. And we'll do that in the next videos.